Welcome to the Grow Rich podcast by Tech Help Canada, where we share the best online marketing and general business tips. Now for today's host.
Note, this includes AI-generated narration. A lot of businesses still approach social media as if reach mainly comes from audience size. That idea isn't completely wrong. A larger audience can still give you a real advantage. It can help with early engagement, repeat exposure, and familiarity. What seems to have changed is the strength of the recommendation systems behind social media. Platforms have long tried to show people content they were likely to enjoy. The difference now is that they are much better at identifying what a user is likely to care about in the moment and pushing the right piece of content. Because of that, smaller accounts can get strong traction today. That means a channel with a modest subscriber count can punch far above its weight. A post from someone you don't follow can show up in your feed and feel oddly well chosen. So audience size is no longer the main reason some posts spread and others don't, and we need to start thinking of social media a little differently. The feed is doing more of the distribution work. Some social media platforms have already confirmed this shift. TikTok says the For You feed is personalized based on interests and engagement. YouTube says the homepage is a mix of personalized recommendations, subscriptions, and the latest news and information. LinkedIn says top posts are sorted based on your interests and activity, while recent shows posts from people you follow. Meta's Q4 2025 U.S. transparency reporting notes that of the remaining feed views not coming from friends, groups, or public followers, 41% came from in-feed recommendations from sources users did not follow. Taken together, it points to the same shift. The feed is not only sorting content around the people who already know you, it's also sorting around the people most likely to care right now. YouTube also says subscriber count doesn't necessarily reflect a channel's current active audience, and that viewers often skip a majority of videos in their subscription feeds. So reach depends more on earning the right response from the right audience, not just posting to the biggest possible base. A strong post can generate exposure without creating much loyalty. The platform puts you in front of more people. Great. That still doesn't mean those people will remember you, trust you, or know where to find you again. YouTube's own audience framework is useful here. It separates viewers into new, casual, and regular viewers. Regular viewers are the most loyal audience members, and YouTube defines them as people who have watched at least once per month for more than 6 months in the past year. That's a much better way to think about growth than raw follower count alone. Discovery is step one. Return behavior is the asset. That changes the job for businesses. It's not enough to make content good enough to travel. It also needs to be strong enough and distinct enough that people care about the source, too. A few practical ways to improve the odds include: give people a direct next step when you've earned it. Ask them to subscribe, follow, or join the newsletter after you've delivered something useful. Send attention somewhere worth visiting. A template, guide, resource page, or tool will usually do more for you than a generic homepage link. Build recognizable formats, series, recurring themes, and a recognizable perspective make it easier for people to remember who you are. Make the brand easier to recall. Strong hooks help a post get seen. Distinct branding, naming, and repetition help the business get remembered. Treat reach like the top of the funnel, not the finish line. Make repeat attention the goal. Social platforms are still strong discovery engines. In some ways, they now give smaller brands and newer creators more room to compete because the recommendation systems have become more effective. But discovery on its own is fragile. The real win is turning platform visibility into something that can compound. That could be newsletter subscribers, direct traffic, branded search, repeat viewers, or a community that comes back without the platform having to reconnect the dots every time. The better question is not just how much reach your content got, it's what that reach created that can last. This was based on an article from our blog. You can find the full written article on Tech Help Canada, including sources and visuals. If you found this helpful, you can explore more on our website and subscribe or become a member for updates and perks. If you're watching or listening to this on YouTube, Apple Podcast, or another platform, don't forget to like and subscribe to help us keep bringing you valuable content like this.